Hello. Whoa. Got a bit of a chest congestion and a sore throat today, so if I cough, sneeze, or sound a little funny, bear with me. I'm starting this video because I love discussion. I seem to have a difficult time on Facebook getting people to write back, and can understand I hate typing also. So much easier just to click a like. And sometimes things are long-winded, and I hate reading a long-winded post. But watching a video and just listening seems to be a little easier, so I thought I'd try it on a video. First of all, my name's Ray Engel. I'm 64 years old, retired. First and foremost, I am a Christian, an Orthodox Christian. I was a bad catechumen, as Father Josiah Trenham says. A bad catechumen equals bad Orthodox, which I am. Have a difficult time attending services. I have a weak excuse of my closest church is 50 miles away. It's not an excuse. In my head it is, but in reality it's not. Second, I'm political-wise, I'm a libertarian, not liberal, libertarian. It's a style of government that requires a lot of personal responsibility of the citizens, which I realize can be difficult for a lot. And I realize libertarian would never become a party in the United States. So the best I can do is work with the conservatives, which is the closest to most of my libertarian views. I love discussion. Discussion, debate, whatever you want to call it. It's how I learn. It's how I test what I believe about the world against other ideas. I either hold the day and stand on the principles I believe in, or I lose the debate and I have to change what I believe, because if I can't defend it, it's probably not true. We've lost the art of discussing the two most important things in our lives. Of course, one, God. What else can affect your life more than God on this earth and in the life to come? The second most important thing that affects our lives on this earth is government, politics. And we don't have the fruitful discussions that we should have in this area. People try and say the two things that you're not supposed to discuss is religion and politics, which are the two biggest factors in anybody's life. Religion and politics affects everybody. Nobody is exempt. Every single life will be affected by God and politics. So why would we not discuss and look for the most relevant truths in these areas? I don't get mad in arguments or discussions or debates, whatever you want to call them. People have classify them a lot of different ways. Sometimes I may get enthusiastic, but it's not anger. And if I get frustrated, it's usually with myself, not being able to clearly explain myself. So anyway, I would like to start this video. Please respond. Agree, disagree. We must communicate. Uh, if you think I'm wrong, or if I'm wrong, please show me where I'm in error. I don't want to believe a lie. So please feel free. You will never ever offend me. And I will do my best not to offend any of you. If I ever do offend you, please accept my apology and let me ask for forgiveness, because I will not intentionally do that. For my Protestant friends, I think I was Protestant for at least 50 years. It's all I ever knew. Growing up, I thought churches were churches, not much difference. You know, Baptist, Methodist, they were all same church, had the same God, same Bible. Shouldn't be much difference between the churches. That was my own ignorance and lack of investigation, lack of knowledge. Till maybe, I'm going to say maybe about 8 or 10 years ago, I met a young man named Matthew, who was in the same place I was. He was looking for that church. We had been told all these different things by all the different churches, and we just had a question: well, which one is the truest? Well, Matthew was very exuberant, did extensive research, reading, visiting, talking to all sorts of religious leaders. Then every so often he'd come and do a data dump on me, and I could just sit and listen to him talk for hours. His recall was amazing. I did my own little research online. It wasn't nearly as extensive as Matthew's, but began to learn a lot. Basically, we started looking at church history. How did the church grow from the very first book of Acts in Pentecost to where it is today? What's the track record of that? And I was amazed and learned a lot. It was extremely interesting to see how the church went from Pentecost to today. And I think it's something that all Christians should at least give 5 minutes to. It's a very interesting subject. For those of you that would like to go in depth, I would like to mention a video that is on YouTube. Very knowledgeable Father Josiah Trenham. He wrote a book, Rock and Sand. He has 2 videos on YouTube, 2 interviews. No way will you be able to comprehend all the knowledge that he puts out in the 2 hours, but you will learn a lot. It's quite amazing. Now, when it comes to politics, I like I say, the libertarian view. I look for a limited government, small as possible. Only having the government do what is absolutely necessary, then letting the free market, free will of men take care of the rest. We need the government to make sure that people don't lie, cheat, or steal. Other than that, they need to stay out of our business. Watch out for our constitutional rights, which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I get worried every time we start looking to government for more and more solutions to our society. Things that in the past were taken care of by individuals, family, neighbors, community, church. One of the first jobs of the church is to help the poor, those in need. Why do we advocate that to the government? We shouldn't do that. But charity and help should start from the bottom up. Family, friends, neighborhood, community, city, county, state, federal should be our last resort. But we've turned this upside down. We've now turned it upside down to where we automatically go to the federal first. And when federal and state and all those fail, then we come down to the individual responsibility of what we're supposed to do ourselves. Well, I'm going to stop at here for today. If you have any questions, comment, please post, ask on here. I would love to respond and give me ideas for my next video. Until next time, thank you very much. Have a blessed day.